It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Gun.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water. We're sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
12, 11, Thomas.
3rd and long for him here. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 1, ready?
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Trying for it, it's Walker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Right, 11. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
11, mighty.
Tight end going in motion here. Burrow out of the shotgun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
11. Here we go. Right 80. What is up?
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Going deep here for the end zone. Catch is made, but he is out of the back of the end zone. Could not get his feet down. Partner, this one's going to end up incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT.
To the air again. It's Burrow. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Has it down close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
On the move, headed right. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Hey, 43, yellow.
Throw here, 3rd down. Downfield, it's tipped, but he still makes the grab. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. You know, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs start off well to tie things 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 11 Thomas. Can.
Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 1st down here.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Now Burrow. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
1-1, right?
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. Dot.
Burrow to the air now. That's him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
11.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Gun. Dot. 180. 11 Thomas. Dot.
Again, it's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Going in motion right.
Big 13. Big. Dot.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's brought down across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. brings up 3rd and 4.
Yellow, yellow.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friends. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow, 15.
Now give left side to Pacheco. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 12. Right in.
They give up the gut to Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Burrow. And the defender comes away with it. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yellow. Go,
Throwing again here from the end zone. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got it deep downfield. And a big gain reaches midfield. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Hunt. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
At the Raiders' 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches.
Ready?
Looking to throw, Burrow. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Taking it on the slant by Besh. And they get this down to the 28. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Brown with a return here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco, starting the half. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense up to the line fast.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11 MT take. 11 MT take.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Burrow setting up the play action. That's complete to Bowers outright. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And the Raiders
11. Here we go.
a gain of 22 yards. And the Raider 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Gun. Shot. 180. 11. Shot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. They get an even 40 out of that one. And now they have a 1st and goal.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion, going left.
180.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
11 mighty. Shot.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. It's Pacheco again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He'll air it out on third. Oh no, they get him yet again! Keytrell Clark picks it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Burrow from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Third and short, it's Burrow. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an complete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go. Right, 80, 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, Tate. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Stop. Can. Stop. 11, 11, 11.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Again, it's Burrow. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
11, 11, 11.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
That's your man. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. So we're through 3 here. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. 11, 11. Big 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Third and long for him here. It's his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Here we go. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight.
And send a receiver left.
Stop.
Now Burrow. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's get set. Right, 80. Stop.
And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Burrow trying on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Burrow setting the throw. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
42-yard line.
Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
13 yards. Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Rolling out to his left. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Chiefs hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone now. Here's a screen sound for Pacheco. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Hurry this to the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 8-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
Harrison Butker on.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Chiefs signaled for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11.
They've got a man in motion.
11 mighty. 11.
They're going to pass it here. Sends this to the end zone. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
Chiefs 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Worthy now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Now it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jordan Hancock.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a...
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game.
Chiefs 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Worthy now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Into the red zone. And he does! Touchdown! Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Mahomes throwing for 2. He has it. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. The time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
That's taken in by Tucker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, headed right. Finds him on the crossing route. He's out in the clear. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott.